Hey everybody! This week I'm going to be sharing a little hiking gem that I came across with my dad. A little bit of background. I'm going to be honest, I really don't like the winter. I kind of say that, the only time I want to see snow is if I'm up in the mountains doing some crazy hiking, which is pretty much true. I don't like to spend a lot of time outside in the winter because I'm really bad with the cold. I'm kind of a complainy person in the cold, which is really crazy because I find myself really hardcore when it comes to other uncomfortable situations like excessive heat, bugs, bad toilets. I put up with a lot, but cold is one thing I have such a hard time putting up with, which makes me feel like a bit of a princess, which I hate, but here I am. Anyways, long story short there, I've spent the whole winter in Toronto because of several different reasons, but I've had a hard time trying to really enjoy, and there's been a few times where I've actually gone out on nice walks and seen some nice things. But the other week we found ourselves in Orono, and we went to the Orono Crown Lands Trust, which is a beautifully kept park. It has an awesome river, and there's some old train tracks from the old Canadian Northern Rail track, which is no longer in use, but it's now merged with the Canadian National Rail. So that happened back in the early I can give you a year, sorry. Merged with the CNR in 1923. So there's a little bit of history. I'm going to show you my adventure and some cool stuff that's around there. But I'll give you some more information just because this land is actually owned by a committee of volunteers. So it's not owned by any parks association like government. So it's actually just owned by a group of people who were interested in preserving the land. Now, previously the land was about to be sold off to a bunch of private owners after there was no demand for trees, because the land was earlier used for nurseries and forest stations, and basically the trees, the seedlings that they were growing there were being shipped throughout the province of Ontario for reforestation projects. So basically, after that happened, no one wanted to see the land go to waste, didn't want to have the land treated by greedy people and sort of poor way for the environment. So these people who were interested in preserving it took care of it, and it's all just run by volunteers. You can also leave a donation for them at the front of the park, which we left some money there too. And so if you want to do that, you can do that. Some other cool stuff about the park for winter, I thought it was so cool. This was actually the coolest part for me, these icicle formations and these hidden paths that because of the ice you can kind of walk through it, which was really, really cool. Other cool stuff, there's a bunch of bridges built throughout that were actually built by local students in some of the high schools around, which is cool. I think that's cool. Anyways, if you want to learn more about that stuff, you can check out the link below. I'll leave it for you. Otherwise, let me take you on my little adventure with my dad, who is always trying to get me outside when I don't feel like it.
Over the beach. Say hello.
Hello. Hello there.
Hello.
Birdie. No. Birdie.
Look at these bridges. They're nice. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Student slave labor. I mean, if they're gonna have a class project.
The years on the bridges, they're literally spaced a year apart. So this one is 2012, and the other one is coming to the so every year they come in here and do the concrete or something.
Yeah. Oh, this one's got nice handles. Hold on.
Way better than what I was taught in like shop class.
This is nice. Uh-oh.
Oh, the brick release.
Looks cool.
By some guy. Look at it. He's using natural wood.
Yeah,
To build the railing. Oh shoot.
I know.
Here.
Came off here.
Probably shifted.
Yeah. But this part looks good. Look at this. This is nice. Okay. I put this off for a minute. A wild papa appears. Oh, that looks weird.
You can film it perking through the ice.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Will he fall in? Safe. This looks cool. Okay. Crossing. Crossing. Well, who knows if it's... There's water.
No, hard to say.
Hard to say.
Over there to the left, through here in the middle.
Oh, look at all of those holes.
Undercut it a bit on one side and then one big gust of wind and pull the whole thing off.
Oh, look at the size of this root. Do you see this?
Yeah.
Mmm, what a big. Dare you to put your hand in one of the holes.
No. Maybe like in later you want to start lose your hand.
What?
Look up and there's no branches.
Don't. Trying to push down a tree and kill me again?
Yeah, something like that.
Circa, what was it, 2000?
You remember the year?
Well, I know I was roughly 5 years old.
Yeah, I remember where that happened too. We should
I should videotape that.
we should go back
Okay.
to the spot.
If I turn this into a blog or vlog, my dad has this great habit of turning dead trees into compost.
Oh.
Yes.
It's called deadhead dropping.
Deadhead dropping.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it, but
Yeah.
when I was 5 years old, my dad decided to push down a dead tree and forgot that I was in the way.
No. Jeez, tell this story properly.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
Tell the
it's
story.
Pure physics. If you have a long object and you push it at one end, the tendency is for the other end to go in the opposite direction. So a piece broke off the top and came back on us. That's what happened.
The point of the story is that it sliced apart. Well, it hit my head and then...
No, it didn't hit you.
Well, it brushed my head.
Brushed your head, that's it.
My head was bleeding.
What?
Yes, it was.
I think you're emphasizing the story over the years.
No, I'm not. No, because I remember when I got home, Mom was mad.
What? I thought we promised not to tell Mom.
There are different takes to this story.
Your father almost killed her only girl.
Only girl. Well,
That was something. Ooh.
anyways, moral of the story is we don't do that anymore. We make sure we are well clear out of the way when we dead drop.
When Mike decides to do silly stuff.
Correct.
Stay the away.
Oh. The water is so clear.
Yeah.
You think you could drink it?
You could drink it.
You test it. Oh my god. Does that remind me of something?
I think this is ice sheet.
Yeah, I'm not stepping on that. I just go as far as the trees are. Mmm.